GameStop is upping their sports card game to the likes we have never seen before. And with that being said, they are making a massive change to how they sell their sports cards that I personally encountered. This is definitely brand new because I just went there a week ago and this was not the case. So we're going to talk all about what is changing at GameStop and why you might not like it. So what is going on, everybody? It is Grip and Rip back here with another video for you guys today. Of course, before we get into the video today, let's plug the giveaway. So at 12,000 subscribers, we're giving away hobby packs. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications for all the content you see on the channel. And last but not least, leave a comment down below who or what was your favorite baseball memory of all time. So let me know down in the comments your favorite baseball memory of all time. And we will announce the winner at 12,000 subscribers. So there is that. And of course, join the Discord down below in the description and go subscribe to my gaming channel. Listen, I would love to stream. I have had so many people telling me they want me to stream Black Ops 7 Beta. Well, I need 50 subscribers, which is 7 more. So 7 of you lovely people, go hit that subscribe button so I can go stream on my gaming channel. I've been playing the Black Ops 7 Beta. So some mixed reactions. SPMM is at an all-time high. Don't like it. So I don't know. My opinion right now of the beta, just a day in. Obviously, I've only been playing for like 2 days now. Not the greatest. Middle of the road Call of Duty, in my opinion. Either way, at least we got Battlefield 6 this week, though. I'm very excited about that, too. Let's get into the topic at hand in today's video. GameStop! And first and foremost, I'd like to sound the alarms! We got Spongebob Chrome. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Spongebob Chrome. I got 2 of these bad boys. 2, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I only got 2. I got this particularly from Tops.com on pre-order day, which, by the way, they are still up for order. Crazy enough. I'm recording this video Friday night. They never sold out on Tops.com. I don't know why. But yeah, I got 1 through GameStop.com and I got 1 through Tops.com. Or I should say GameStop in person, I should say, not .com, in person. And I'll tell you why I only got 1, because that is kind of the whole point of the video. And you can kind of probably already tell where I'm going with this. GameStop has made a very big change. And I haven't seen anyone comment this or talk about this online, and this just must have changed within the last couple days to weeks, because, Disney Chrome came out, which my store had a ton of, by the way. Passed on it for now. I would much rather buy this than Disney. Because SpongeBob was my childhood. Like, whenever I went to my grandpa's house, my grandparents' house, even here, SpongeBob was on basically all the time. Nickelodeon was on all the time. But we got a big change. We got an absolutely bombshell change that changes things up pretty drastically. So, on release day, on Wednesday, on release day, me and my brother both went to my GameStop. And if you don't know, GameStop will be carrying everything on release day going forward. So if you don't have a card shop near you and you want to pick up, like, for example, let's say a newer product coming out, NBA Topps. We'll be talking about that tomorrow. Because, man, oh man, a lot of changes for us baseball guys. I am telling you right now, go look at the configurations and what you get in these boxes. They upped the price and took some things out, And in some formats, they kept the price the same and put a lot more stuff in it. Don't know why that's the case, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. Don't worry, I have a lot to say about that. But anyways, GameStop will be carrying all the new stuff, like Chrome Update, a big one Chrome Update coming out in November. Basically the day before Thanksgiving, as of right now, by the way. But they will be carrying everything on release day. Now, if you are worrying about someone standing at the door, waiting for the store to open, buying it all up, well, that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen, and GameStop absolutely made sure that it won't happen. Because here is the big change, and this was basically a slap in the face. Well, more like my brother over me. I'll tell you why in just a second. But anyways, we walk in the store, Spongebob was not on the shelf. So I thought it was either A, in the back, or B, it's sold out completely. Which, the second one, I was fearing for the worst. We got there at 12:30. The store opened at 12. So I said to myself, there's no way it's sold out. So I go to the guy, the manager, who I'm very good friends with. He tells me everything that I need to know about all this stuff. He says, we got it in the back. I'll bring it out in the back. I'll bring it out, whatever, right? So he goes, I said, I only want one. I only want one because I was only getting one because they're like $45 a piece with tax, by the way. Insane. But I get one. He says, well, you can only get one. I'm like, what? You can only get one? He said, yeah, we implemented a brand new rule for everything, whether it's Pokemon, sports cards, entertainment cards, everything. So here's the rule, and this is where they get you, because they got me big time. So my brother, going into this, which I'll tell you in a minute, he pulled a multi-$1,000 card, which I'm sure you may have seen on my community tab. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. If you didn't, go check it out. But anyways, he was going to buy 3. My brother had the intention of buying 3 when we got there. I was only going to buy 1. I was only going to buy 1 because I knew, because before I left, I opened this on my doorstep. I was like, okay, I'm going to get 2, and if I like it, I'll buy more, right? That was my general rule, right? So he says, if you're a pro member, you can get 2. So I got raked over the coals for a pro membership so my brother can get 2 and I got 1. Which, in the end, it really worked out. Because like I said, my brother got a Squidward's gallery based off a famous painting. I don't know what the painting's called, but it is based off a famous painting, and you can go see it in my community tab, like I said. 2 out of 5 Squidward's gallery. That's going to end up going for $1,000+. Now, I don't think he's going to sell it. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But it's funny because the one of that exact same card just surfaced today on the internet. So we're going to see and keep a close eye on what that 1 does, and we're going to make a decision what we do with that one. But based off our calculations, it's at least a $1.5 thousand card, if not more. If not more. Very interesting. Very interesting. Squidward Gallery, it's a case in. So, if I didn't buy that pro membership and he only got 1, that buck could have just been there and someone else would have got it. So, luckily for me, my instincts kicked in. I'm like, okay, my brother's going to be pissed off if you don't get 2 or more, because he had the intention of buying 3 when we got there for a quick $130 plus tax, but that's not the point. I was like, okay, I'll buy the membership so my brother don't bitch me out in the car, because I knew he was going to bitch me out in the car. Oh, I wanted to buy 3. I can only get 1. So I was like, okay, I'll eat the $20. The pro memberships are $20 for a year. You do get a $5 coupon every month. You do get a $5 coupon every single month at GameStop that you can use on sports cards and grading. If you want to grade your cards through GameStop, which I would not do, but instead of $25, it's $20 for pro members. Excuse me. Dry cough there. Anyways, take a sip of my drink here for a second. Anyways, you do get some perks. You do get some perks. being a pro member at GameStop. $60 total in coupons over the course of the year, which don't add up, by the way. You have to use it in that month. So if you don't know how it works, you cannot add them up over the year. You have to use it in that month's time span. You get the coupon on November 1st, October 1st, and you have to use it by the end of that month. So I was like, you know what? I was a pro member for years, literally at GameStop. Excuse me. Coughing spell got into me as soon as I started recording this video. As my brother laughs in the background as he's listening to me. Anyways, I was a pro member since 2013 at GameStop. And all of a sudden, I think in 2024, when they changed their point system, in case you guys don't know, their point system changed to where, again, it expires at the end of the year. And I had like 100,000 plus points. Excuse me. Sheesh. I don't know what's going on. Literally, as soon as I started recording, I started coughing. Anyways, I'm not sick either. That's the funny part. Knocking on wood. But I had like 100,000 plus points at GameStop. I used them all, thankfully, because they told me I had to use them. But if I didn't use them by January 1st, 2024, they would have all just went away. Expired, never to be seen. So that is why I canceled my GameStop Pro membership to begin with. And I just really don't go there. But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. When Chrome Marvel came out, the fan favorite Chrome Marvel, I bought. I think because he pulled up on the screen how much I actually bought a Chrome Marvel. With me and my brother both combined, we bought like 10 or 11 blaster boxes at different GameStops of Chrome Marvel. So clearly that cannot happen anymore. So the new rule is 2 per person. If you're a pro member, I assume per day. I didn't ask him that. I was genuinely curious after I walked out the door if it was 2 per day, because what we're going to do is we're actually probably going to go back to that GameStop today and see if it's something there, and maybe we'll get some more if we see it. If not, then whatever. But I'm genuinely curious if it's 2 per day or 2 per account, because they can pull up on your search history, on your purchase history, if you got it or not. I think it's probably per day, but I could be wrong. But either way, this is a huge monumental change. This is absolutely a huge monumental change to how GameStop sells their sports cards, their Pokemon cards, and their entertainment cards. Because it's all under the same exact thing now. If you want to get more than one box, you have to be a pro member. Which, sure, they rake you over the coals for $20, because that's what they did for me. But they do make up for it, because you do get that $5 coupon every month, and they do give you a ton of deals via email, via app, via in-store that you typically cannot get if you're not a pro member. So they do have a ton of deals. Like if you are a Marvel Legends collector, a Star Wars Black Series collector, a G.I. Joe Classified collector, a Funko Pop collector, they do have a ton of deals. I think there's actually a Funko Pop deal right now for pro members. Buy 2, get 1 free, actually, that you cannot actually do if you're not a pro member. Again, another deal that I'm not trying to be a sales guy for GameStop, but I'm just giving you some examples of what they're doing or they have done in the past. And like I said, grading, if you want to grade through GameStop, which again, wouldn't recommend, it's $25, but if you're a pro member, it's actually $20. So you save $5, but again, wouldn't necessarily do that. But I do think this is interesting because we are finally seeing what the Poke Geeks want to tussle, bing, bing, bing. We're finally seeing what the Poke Geeks are doing to the rest of us. Yes, this is a Poke Geek problem. And the guy who I'm very good friends with even acknowledged it. The manager of this GameStop that I go to, he acknowledged it. He said, we did this because of the Pokemon people. Because Pokemon people line up hours in advance. Yes, 12 plus hours. They will sit in their car. They will pull up a freaking lawn chair next to the damn store's door for hours to sit there. But now, like the past, if you were in the past, you can get as many as you want. Now, you can only get one. So is it really worth sitting outside for hours for one pack? I don't think so. I don't think so. But that's just me. If you have different morals and beliefs, and if you think sitting outside a GameStop for 12 plus hours to buy a box of Pokemon, all you Poke geeks, if you think that's worth it, then God bless your heart, you go do that. Me, I think that's a ridiculous idea. But hey, if you want to go resell those Pokemon packs for $5, $20 profit, then be my freaking guest. I don't collect Pokemon. Thank goodness I don't, because it would be miserable. It would be miserable being a Pokemon collector. I'll tell you right now, I never see Pokemon on the shelves. I never do. The one time I caught a restock at a Ohio Walmart in March or April, there was like 5 people ahead of me. And obviously I wasn't there for Pokemon. I just randomly walked in on a restock. I got, what was it? Heritage High Number at the time. Heritage High Number at the time just came out, along with the Celebration Series 1 box and the Easter egg tins. All came out like the same week. So I bought a bunch of that stuff for the channel, obviously. And there was like 5 people ahead of me in line for Pokemon. Completely wiped the shelf. Literally completely wiped the shelf. There was actually one employee recording us all like ransacking the shelf. Well, not really me, but I was in the video probably because I was just next to him. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? So either way, I just wanted to make this video today talking about this brand new GameStop change, because I know a lot of you guys are going to want this Spongebob Chrome. I know a lot of you guys are going to be wanting Holiday, which, yes, they will be getting Holiday in October 22nd. Bowman Chrome, October 8th. Cam Schlittler, the brand new Chase, by the way, in Bowman Chrome. His base cards are like $40 a piece on eBay, by the way. He's in Bowman Chrome. They will be getting Bowman Chrome in this week, October 8th. The mega boxes officially hit stores. They will be getting them in. Like I said, GameStop is literally going to be getting everything in. They are turning into a card shop. As he described it to me, he said, yeah, we are upping the ante. That's exactly what he said. He said upping the ante on sports cards and everything Topps related. So if basically what I'm trying to say is if Topps is getting something in or releasing something, GameStop is getting it in, including the NBA card that everyone's going to be going crazy over, or, well, maybe not, because we wait to hear tomorrow what I have to say about that. But regardless, that's all I got for today, man. That is all I got for today. Come back tomorrow. We are going to be talking about the NBA top stuff. And yes, I did get some. I did get a blaster box. I said to myself, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it and let's see what happens. I mean, I am in no means an NBA fan at all. As I open this box here. Pittsburgh, I should have done this before the video started, but that's okay. I am not an NBA fan. Pittsburgh does not have an NBA team. But I said to myself, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it because, that's the new normal. Topps will have the basketball license for the next 20 plus years. And football, again, in April for the next 20 plus years. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Topps NBA and NFL products. And you know what? First one back, I said, you know what? I'll try it. I'll try and we'll see what happens. I don't know anything. I know Cooper Flagg is like the #1 rookie. I know that. But outside of that, I don't know much. I'm going to have to educate myself, I guess, to give you guys some content, which I don't mind because I'll watch the NBA. I watch a game here or there. I'm more into the NHL in the wintertime over the NBA, but that's aside the point. But either way, before I open a pack of this, let me tell you about the sponsors of today's video first. Smackman and SeatGeek. Smackman and SeatGeek, links down below to both brands. Smackman Sunflower Seeds, 10% off your entire purchase, link down below. SeatGeek.com, the official ticket marketplace of Major League Baseball. $20 off your first purchase only on SeatGeek.com with my promo code GRIPANDRIP, all one word at checkout. We will see you at the ball game. Of course, my code works for everything, not just baseball. So if your team's out of the playoffs, don't worry. NFL, NBA, NHL, whatever. If there's a ticket, it's on SeatGeek.com. My code does work. So either way, man, here we go. My first pack of SpongeBob. Now, I was told to mix up the packs because there might be a correlation. I'm going to mix up the packs here. So take some, switch them around. I was told that there could be a correlation thing going on where the parallel, if you do get a parallel, it is either the first or last pack of the box, like front or back. So I just shuffled them up in here. We'll see. I don't know. But both my brother's boxes did have a numbered card. And funny enough, they were both. One of them was on the front. One box had 2 parallels. One had 1. So we'll see. Well, here we go. SpongeBob Chrome, my first ever opening of SpongeBob Chrome. I've seen it open, obviously, but let's see what we got here. We do get 2 kelp greens, which is basically your just base true green. Here we got a exactly as you do. We have Squidward here holding a jar, empty jar. We have the Bubble Bowl, of course, mimicking the Super Bowl, the halftime show. We have Mrs. Puff, just a standard base here of Mrs. Puff. Looks to be in a nice fur coat laying on a bed. And the last card here, we got a smelly that smells smelly. I assume this is a base card. I think it is. All the inserts, I should say this, all the inserts and parallels will be the last card of the pack as well. So we have a smelly smell that smells smelly. It is card number 25-6. It has a different border on the bottom there compared to base cards. So that is definitely some kind of insert. I can tell you it has, okay, I think I know it. This is definitely some insert because look at the corner there. That SpongeBob 25th anniversary logo right there. As do the other cards, like the base card does not have that. It just has the SpongeBob logo. So that is definitely an insert of some kind. It looks like a season 1 cartoon art, just based on the cartoon art. It looks definitely like season 1-esque, season 2-esque. Early on, it doesn't say what episode this is from, so I genuinely have no idea. But it's 25-6, so maybe 25th anniversary insert set, card number 6. That sounds about right. Probably, I don't know. I have to look at the checklist. I genuinely have no idea. So yeah, off to a decent start. I like what I'm seeing, man. I like what I'm seeing. Cards look on center. I don't see any centering issues. I don't see any print lines or dimples as of yet. First pack, I will call a success. Fine by me. We'll see if we have any issues or errors or print lines, dimples, whatever. We will see as we go along, but that's all I got for you, man. That is all I got for today in this video. So come back tomorrow. We are talking NBA Tops. The first ever NBA Tops video on the channel. Yes, we're going to be covering it. I feel like I have to. I feel like I'm obligated to give you guys the facts and my opinions. So either way, guys, that is all I got for you. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.